Now this video is to show you how to operate with the second unwinder, this one. First, before we start everything, we need to check the diameter of the rolls that we are going to use. For example, this roll is 190 and this roll is 350. We must input the diameter into the computer first. Here. So example, 200, 350, that is the diameter of the roll. This must be as per real diameter because this is the computer calculating of tension. And after diameter is set, we go to the machine, and this is the Epc sensor. We need to first let the machine come to its center. And then the machine will calibrate themselves and come to the center place. And then we turn to manual mode and check the film location. For now, this light means A, this light means B. We will mark the A and B on the shaft itself. So now the working zone is A shaft, then we put the A shaft here. Rotation is by this one. And we must make sure the film also on our wanted place and match it with the Epc sensor here. Now the machine is not working, so just showing how to operate. After the machine in right place, everything is on, we turn on the machine. Now open. Now let's start it with 5 meters per minute demonstration. And if the EPC and everything is as what we want, for example, we can check here the up diameter and the roll coming out, they are in the same line. Then we turn this EPC into auto mode like this. And now I'm going to show you how to change the roll. First is change roll prepare. For example, say this roll is going to be finished. Then we put a double side tape on the new roll and press roll change. Now we turn to auto mode first, semi-auto. And we press change roll preparation. Machine will find its location itself. This sensor is for sensing the distance between the pressing roll and the new roll. Now we can see the new roll paper film has already been fitted with the double side tape. So we press this cutting. You can see the machine has changed its working position to shaft B. And this is the auto mode in case if you are going to need some material, for example, some material cannot be cutted by this blade. Then, or sometimes you need to reconnect with two small rolls. Then we can turn into manual mode and operate everything by buttons. Rotation, the logic still like what we just shown, but we have to do it by manual. Like the pressing roll for putting on the tape, the cutter for cut. But do remember, the shaft do not change automatically from B to A in manual mode without this cutting move. So What if sometimes we want to change without this cutter? We need to change by this button. For example, I bring this roll to here, cutter arm comes down, pressing roll press, and then I cut it by worker standing here and cut manual, and the new roll coming back, and then I change by this button, and the tension will from this to this, and then it continuously working. So this is how to use. And for tension, sometimes we want the tension to be strong, sometimes we want the tension to be loose. That is controlled by this waving arm. When the arm goes this side, the tension will give more paper, and this side it will be more tight, and we control it by this air pressure. So it's like when you increase the air pressure, then the tension will be more tight, and if you lose it, it will be more loose. And you can like manually push, and then the paper will feed more.